I'm focused, man. Got the butter in the jam with the bread too. Let me walk through. I'm feeling like rich, homie. Only looking rich, homie. Still have a long way to go till I get the meals. Chill, homie. Chill.
Hello folks, I am the Billy Goat and the Gorilla Republican General. Mexican blood through my ventricle pumps out the warrior spirit that get you woke. Plentiful political raps get you in the zone while I'm middle zone. Forward that we got the illest flows and the sickest hoes, but it's been exposed. It be them cougars on Facebook that always be posted about how they been alone. Bitches is worried about COVID, but don't ever wear a condom when they getting poked. Welcome to Forward Islam, with the fentanyl kills all the whores with no plan. Sex trade, there's no shortage of that. Next phase in the Florida man. Yeah, my city is yucky and filled with these yuppies who be getting played like a dummy. You thought you was lucky, the one that you love that is creeping around at night fucking. These men are the same. All these local rappers are disgusting and lame. Yeah, stay in your lane or I turn in the Florida man and put one in your brain. Yeah.
Hey yo, before we even say anything, I want to thank you, Gravity.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? D.T.M Pro for having me on the show.
Oh, we started?
You already know.
I don't know if we started,
but
that's
how
how
we going.
Yeah, run it.
Hey, it's all love. You heard? Hey, that's why I brought my dude on, man. Because my homie Quest, his energy is always 100. You know what I mean? It's always love. My homie came through, showed me love at my event. You know what I mean?
Always,
killed it on the motherfucking stage with the record.
Yeah, that was dope.
That's how we do it.
You was looking like you was like 22 or something on stage. Doing them a chopped up.
Yeah, he had the dance contest and the lyrical contest all down in one show.
Listen. Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Hey,
I heard some of your shit today.
Yeah.
Yo, some of them tracks is fire, nigga.
Appreciate that.
I want to jump on some of them tracks, nigga.
Hey, you already know how that goes, man. I don't think the streets ready for that.
Oh, my nigga.
Hey, and you got my homie.
What?
Come on, man. Illz,
What's
man.
poppin'?
Illz in the
What's
motherfucking
up?
Hey, yo, Matt Illz is in the
Orlando
building.
own, you heard, man. Oh yeah, this is the bag episode 3, by the way, man. Shout out to everybody who subscribed to my channel.
That's right.
Everybody
Thanks
who
for
liked,
tuning in.
commented, all that good, you know what I mean? Man, before we really get into this, man, I want a moment of silence for my cousin Marcus. You know what I mean? Some went down with the family and he didn't make it.
Take a look. It's over on Horton and Brook Avenue. Happened just before midnight last night. Police say there was some sort of gathering and then shots were fired. And by the time police arrived on scene, they found 5 men had been shot and were wounded. One of them, a 29-year-old man from Brooklyn, had been shot in the neck and he had been killed. Police have just in the last few minutes identified him as M.D. Anderson Kearney.
Hey, yo, my brother, bro.
So moment of silence for my cousin
Hold on,
Marcus.
no disrespect.
Yeah.
I just lost my nephew. I don't know if you read about it. It was the I-95 coming this way from like Titusville area.
Yeah.
Biker, got ran over.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
He got ran over, a bunch of cars. I mean, I don't even want to get all detailed. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? My condolences to, my family.
Mine to yours too,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? So we could do that together. Moment of silence.
Yeah, quick moment of silence real quick, y'all.
Christopher Lopez, you already know.
Marcus Kearney, man. Rest in peace, man. Respect. Peace. And
Amen.
I need y'all prayers too for my cousin A-Rad, man. He got hit 2 times in the back, same incident.
Wow.
You know what I mean? He going to surgery tomorrow. That's like my brother. I grew up with him. That's my first cousin. Was in my mom's crib, you know what I mean? I was in his mom's crib. Everything together, you know what I mean? So I need all y'all prayers right now. He a good dude, you know what I'm saying? Father, son, you know what I mean? So rest in peace to your nephew, man.
Thank you, bro.
Rest in peace, Marcus, man. Rad.
That means a lot.
Hold your head, man. Stay up, stay strong, you know what I mean? You watching the bag, you heard, now we going.
Hey, yo, let's get positive. What's poppin'? Let's change the energy. Que la que hay. Estamos en la casa. Oye, todos mis latinos mundialmente. You know what I'm saying? Boricua, dominicano, colombiano, ecuatoriano, venezolano. Estamos aquí en presente en la casa. Let's go. Yo, what the fuck is the name of the show, baby?
Let them motherfucking know. The brag. You heard? I got my homie in the building, though, man. Representing for Mexicans, the hip-hop heads. Hey, this is an OG of Orlando.
Pioneer of many things. Act like you know. Act like you know. Yo, people got amnesia. You know what I'm saying? Act like you know, baby, man.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a little minute. You know what I mean? Like, there's been a lot of things going on, and it's dope to finally get back out. Everything's opening back up, and y'all know Florida's wild. So,
yes, sir. For real.
But hey, we're out here opening back up and doing events again and everything. So hey,
you get into the virtual show thing? You do any of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, with the crew that I freestyle with, they're called Free Daps. That's they're the ones that we were performing at Universal Studios.
I remember.
Wait, Disney.
I knew it. Wait,
Yeah, we did a freestyle show.
Oh, okay. I recognize you.
Yeah.
I spent years at Universal.
You guys had like a van on the street. Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, the same thing when you went home. It was a white dude going back and forth, freestyling back and forth. It was a crowd run guy at Disney or something like that.
All right, we've got our main man, Gabriel. When we asked what he does for a living, he said, I'm a technician. His favorite show on TV is American Dad. Favorite attraction at Universal Orlando is Rip Ride Rocket. And of course, he thinks a tiger sounds like meow. And he's correct. So we'll put your hands up in the air.
We're not like this right here. We're trying to pretend like you're in a real rap show. Forget you're in a theme park. We might have forgot about Dre, but we didn't forget about Gabriel. It goes like this. Yeah. My name is Heath, and I'm from the ATL. It don't matter his name, that's just the way I spell. I like Derrick Rose until he tore his ACL, and my favorite archangel is the one named Gabriel. Before we messed our food truck, we had the best kitchen. The food's burnt, so all of it's missing. Now it's on to the next rhythm. My man makes more money than me because he says, I'm a technician. These shoes are the best pairs that I've had. I go to the gym and then I prepare to my lats. Dude, I can't help it. I just stare at your tats and I watch TV. You watching American Dad. Oh, yeah. I love rapping while this guy's watching. I got fired. I gotta switch my options. Please hire me because it's my stop in this guy when we're done. We'll ride the Rip Ride Rocket. Yeah. Gabriel loves Rip Ride Rocket. Come on. Gabriel loves Rip Ride Rocket. Sing it with me. Gabriel loves Rip Ride Rocket. And American Dad. American Dad. They like Gabriel, but he gets freaky though. He likes American Dad. But I prefer the Cleveland show. Oh yes, freestyling with the rap. If you love the Rip Ride Rocket, you always stay on track. Yeah, you know that he is better. You like American Dad. I like Bob Burgers and Gina Belcher. Oh yes, I rap clever with speed. American Dad. Look at me, it's something I never could be.
You guys have merchandise where people can like buy online or whatever?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like,
Yeah, they got merchandise.
like that.
Like shirts.
Just speaking of merchandise,
Yeah.
what's the name of that clothing line you had? It stands for matter of fact, I got you ammo.
That's what this is right here.
You got it on right now, right?
Yeah. This is.
Boy, I love that. Man.
It stands
Activated
for
minds
motivate others. Yeah. So
You see that?
that concept is by Guerrilla Republic.
So,
Yeah,
So Guerrilla
okay.
Republic is an organization that I've been in since like 2010 or something like that. Like
Right.
I've been in Guerrilla Republic for a long ass time.
Yeah.
We used to do like t-shirts through them. They do Mad Illz t-shirts and stuff like that. And when I brought Lounge Battles back, Lounge Battles was the beginning of all this. Like before Grind Time in 2003, I created Lounge Battles. It was just a place where I threw MC battles, producer battles, breakdown. I threw it all under one roof.
Gotcha.
Well, that shit blew up. It was growing, and then Grind Time took off, and I kind of put that on the back burner.
Yeah.
After I sold Grind Time in 2017, I started kind of thinking back on, let me bring Lounge Battles back.
Right,
And
yeah.
he was at the last event that we did.
Fire,
But
yeah,
now
so-
Lounge Battles is like, it's grappling, kickboxing, battle rap, DJ battle,
All
break
that same
dancing.
way?
Like it's everything in one. And yeah, we're doing events.
shit.
The last
See,
event that we
that's
had, that he
what's
was
up.
at, the one that he competed in, Lyoto Machida was there. Jacare Souza was there.
Nice.
Philip Rowe was there. All these MMA fighters,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
UFC
yeah.
fighters, they were there in attendance. Like it's
I
definitely.
mean, it's getting big.
Yeah, it's got legs. Like it could definitely.
yeah,
that sounds like
And
a
that's
new
working
thing
on-
that can like.
And that's the
you know what
perfect
I'm saying? That's
demographic
dope.
for it too,
Yeah.
because that's what I mean. Everybody that you see that watches UFC fights are usually at home listening to music. They're
Right,
probably
right.
watching something else in between because
Yeah.
of how long
Yeah.
it takes between the fights. I mean,
Yeah.
at my house, it's
Right.
music.
So like you guys seen the Triller fight, the Mike Tyson fight?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
in between every match, they had an artist performing. It was a dope.
Right,
like it
yeah,
ran
yeah,
really
yeah.
smooth. It ran really fucking smooth. And, like
that.
I saw,
Yeah.
really like a
I
big
saw
show.
that. I was
You're,
like,
you're
that's the
offering,
future.
you're
Like, you
offering
have to do
something
that.
for everybody.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
So
I may not be
Yeah,
into this.
exploring all type of rebels
Right
too, bro.
now
That's
we
perfect.
have Fusion XL Gym at the West Oaks Mall.
Oh, okay.
My boy, who I grew up with, Julian Williams, he's the son of Hall of Famer Reggie Williams.
Right.
They live here.
Football player, right?
I grew up
Yeah.
with him. So he actually is the coach for those UFC fighters, and he
Yeah.
runs that place. It's over at the West Oaks Mall. It's a really dope ass gym,
Yeah, I
and they
heard
got
that's
like an
not
octagon
cool.
in there,
Okay.
and that's where we throw the battles. We throw it inside of a fighting cage.
So what days are these? Like, how can somebody come through and find out?
Well, we have a private party. You guys are invited to if you want to come.
No doubt.
At Studio 18 on May 22nd.
It's gonna be
May
chicks there.
22nd.
I'm just saying. I'm just.
Bro.
You know, hey,
Hey,
it's just a question.
Ask
Just a
him.
question. I'm just curious.
Ask him.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
Wait.
Hey.
I'm a married man.
Hold on,
You know what I'm saying? I'm a married man.
Quest.
It was just a question.
I'm gonna edit this one.
Listen, what'd you say?
I got you, Quest.
Listen to this.
There's a good amount.
What's up?
He said every Illz event, there's chicks there.
Okay, no doubt.
Y'all go to my events. Don't
Hey,
go to
yo, what happened though, Drake, when you was at that battle? What happened?
Man, I don't want to talk about it. I lost in the finals.
You don't want to go there?
Oh, you went to the finals,
Yeah,
though?
I went to the finals.
Bro, if you want,
Yo, dear bro.
if you want to meet some chicks that you never seen before in your life, come to one of my events. If you
Right.
want to meet the same chicks that
water.
go to the open mic every
Water.
week, go to the other battle
Go to
rap
Smack
events.
and all that.
We get new. We
It
got,
looks like it ain't open.
You
we
got
got
the
a whole
exotic
new
water.
audience. Yeah.
Hey, yo,
it's
what happened
crazy.
when you were at the battle? We say he didn't want to talk about it, so tell me what happened.
I mean,
I'm not gonna touch it.
Say he made it to
I'm
the.
not gonna touch it.
yeah, he made it through. Like, he was brave enough to show up and
What are we-
battle
what are
and
we
get in
talking
front of
about?
everybody.
That's
No
what
shit,
matters.
I
lost.
Nah, Drake
I ain't about to
one
do
of his
that.
battles. He beat producer Drake.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Okay, my bad.
yeah.
I'm like in the library.
The one-
read right now.
That one you heard earlier, that song you heard earlier before we started, the one that you came in, that's
Yeah.
he made that.
Word?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
So,
got some. He's got some.
beat
Fire.
beats is fire.
Fire.
Yeah, check him out. Drake did the beat.
Dre did the beat on that.
But yeah,
Yo, so peep game, right? If shit like when I was younger, right? If I'd have had money to invest into my music, I feel like I'd have been on.
right.
You know what I mean? How I want you to give advice as an OG in the game. You know what I mean? To a younger artist trying to get into the game that don't have no bread to invest into his music, studio
Right.
time, to buy beats. You know what I mean? It's like what's a path that they can take to get on? You know what I mean?
The biggest mistake that we all make on trying to be successful here is like the amount of studying that you're doing. Like, you can't just put out your music and think like, if you're wanting to turn this into like a business, then you definitely have to study the business side of it, right?
Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Also, as an independent, like, the day that I stopped wanting to be signed to a record label, the day that I wanted to stop like releasing shit the way like I was hella early on saying like, CDs are dying, I'm out of here, like I'm going digital, like, and I've never looked back. Even when people are saying like, yeah, you could use this as merch when you tours, I'm like, man, I'm not even trying to think like that. Like, if technology is starting to take over, like I'll try to be the first one to jump on that wave. And like, when we were doing like the augmented reality flyers for battle rap, no one else was doing that shit. You would like put your phone over it and their battles would like pop up and give a trailer of what was going on and shit. Like,
dope.
It's shit like that where it's like, man, like, be up on advancements in different areas, not just hip hop music, like, because that technology carries over. You know what I'm saying? So like, and stop trying to just be like everybody else. Like, there are enough people in the world for you to have your own fan base. You don't need anybody else's. You don't need to follow anybody else's formula. If you notice, anybody who ever made an impact on this whole entire earth did it because they weren't following the formula.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how you become a legend.
And try to be unique. Stop thinking that being a rapper means I have to rap and I sound like a bitch if I'm gonna do some music. Like, that's you. That's your own. Like, your people are keeping you back and not allowing you to grow. Like, you're supposed to be an artist. As you get older, you grow with it. It's not a young man's sport. It's not that it has to quit. Like, if you are a music maker, that's what hip hop culture is. It's with you forever.
That's a fact.
So like, stop trying to get signed. Stop trying to blow up. Stop trying to make $1 million off of this. Enjoy your shit and study the business side of it. So when you step out, you're stepping out correctly. If you wanna go play that game, know how to play it. Like, some of the shit that I'm releasing later on, I know I have to play the Spotify game. So I have a whole rollout for that. But like other shit, I just release on my Bandcamp, and I got thousands of people that go on there. I release it through there, and it notifies them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, be in different areas. If you want to play the SoundCloud game, it's a little bit too late, but play that game. Like, learn the area, whatever social media outlet you can blow up on. Like, put 60% of your time in that and 40% in anything else.
What you was just saying is 100 because you said that in one of your captions. This is your exact words. You said, just remember, you can't be respected and loved in the hip hop community without having to dress in designer clothes, wearing all kinds of jewelry, or coloring your hair just to stand out.
There are different levels to the game where it's like people are so caught up on views and stuff, but they don't understand, like, it's the contribution that you're making to the culture. It's them showing that, like, you're diverse. It's them showing that you're intelligent, showing that you're well studied, that is going to get you that paycheck. Mob D.
Gravity got a question for you. Gravity got a question for you. Check this out. Did you ever perform, right? You were at a performance. You were at a performance. And you was going in, and it was this dope ass rapper, which I love and I look up to, Disaster. He was there, and y'all both started rapping. Is it true that it became a little battle? I don't know if it was a fun battle.
It became a
y'all
battle.
was bugging out, but did it go down? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, and I fucking decapitated him.
I told you.
Yeah, you can look it up. Like,
They went in. Like, they
I'm
both went
not
in.
no cap.
Yeah, they
Y'all
both
right?
went in.
I fucking slaughtered.
Say it to him, and say it to him. Where would I begin? I'm smacking your back, you fucking with whack raps, I'll smack off your backpack. You get hit with that lyrical anthrax. If I was you right now, I would probably stand back. I hit you with that murderous shit. I cause turbulence, some permanent shit. Results will be fatality, assault and battery on your whole family. I use some profanity. I crack your motherfucking cavity and leave it broken. Have a motherfucker leave you soaking. From here to the streets of Oakland, I'm a motherfucking menace. I will pop you, then I'll leave you open, faggot.
All right. Now you're gonna let us know what's gonna go down. That's another battle right there. Let us know.
Yo, can you keep that beat? Can you keep that beat?
Why?
Yo, I got mad memory cards and shit.
Yeah.
Do you have another lens on you? Can I use it? I brought the shittiest lens possible.
But this one,
Yeah.
it's like a close one.
That's
Check
what I have to. Can I maybe use this during the
Yeah.
That's
Well,
better
check
than
it. I know that this man's rap. You told him and me that I should stand back. Well, it's funny because you're about to get the anthrax. You're about to get beat by a motherfucking fat cat. You need to shut up because you ain't rapping iller. I will have to kill her. Your face is being attacked by fucking caterpillars. Don't think you're dope as me. Matter of fact, somebody poke holes in me because his mom's gonna fucking pray to me like a rosary. And that's not your religion. Stop topping precision. Don't ever think like you the top of divisions. You're not with that shit. Matter of fact, you got first, got verses. You only dope because you hang out with awkwards, it's not person. So shave your face, shut your damn mouth. We found out it doesn't matter if you from Oakland. You better fucking hold hands with everybody you can go with. You wanna pull my cards, motherfucker? I say go fish. It's no diss. My rhyme is 7. This guy was born in 9/11. I'm the Reverend. My flows is better than you. When I horde cruise, I support West Coast artists, but they don't support you.
When he battled Cannabis. Remember Cannabis?
Yeah, he destroyed
Disaster battle Cannabis?
Yeah,
he destroyed
Cannabis said, why does 99% of you resemble Mad Illz?
Hold on, y'all talking about Disaster, the one that had a fight with Mad Fafa?
Yeah, he battled Cannabis.
What the fuck? Where was up? Where I'm at? I gotta look this up.
It gets
He
better.
killed Cannabis.
It gets better. It gets better.
Cannabis that killed
Cannabis.
Hey, yo, no, well, I don't know about all that because
Y'all think
LL
L
came back. LL came back.
I thought he killed LL.
I think he
so.
killed
Yeah,
LL.
second round knockout.
I think Biz was kind of dope. You know, K-9 Bus, remember that? I think that was dope.
These people who are battling, but I'd love to
I only know a couple of them because I mean I've seen a lot of shit on YouTube from
I
him.
saw you
I
on
love
Sway,
that shit.
and you killed that shit. I think Sway came to Orlando.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I got a call. Shit, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was Red Bull. They were like, hey, we got the BC1 in town. It's like the breakdance battle at the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center, and Sway's in town. He's doing his show. Do you want to go and rap on it?
Hell yeah!
I was like, hell yeah! And they were like, it was like 3 in the morning. They were like, all right, you got to be there at like 6:30 in the morning. I was like,
that 3-hour prep.
Yeah, I go in there and I don't know what the fuck I was gonna do, but the DJ threw on something different, something totally different.
Yeah.
And I ended up spitting a verse from my album called United Slaves of America.
That experience right there, everybody gonna get the rhyme in front of Sway now.
Yeah.
I was waiting, you know what I was waiting for? The 5 Fingers of Death. When people go on the show and they spit the 5 beats. I mean, I can play 5 beats right now real quick, you know what I'm saying? Little 10 seconds here, 10 seconds there.
It don't matter, I freestyle.
Ooh.
You gonna kill this?
These are your beats.
How was the hot beat?
Drake did the beat you heard on YouTube.
Crazy.
Motherfucking Facebook, all that.
I stay in the streets. Ain't got a 16 as long as Drake's hit the beat. Matter of fact, you better be prepared for taking the heat. And in your face, I will meet with my fist. Slick as shit, the illest lyricist of the 22nd century. Whose ear is this that I just ripped off from trying to give it to me? The freestyle is nice, watch me give it to these little MCs thinking they are getting me. I'm an OG, flow deep, and I'm wrecking deep. Any MCs thinking that they is telling me they a bitch, might as well switch to Penelope. Anybody jump up with a kick, uppercut, and Hadouken. 3 to the next dude and his friend, and they can all come through.
swiping, swiping you, swiping or swiping, I will recycle you. I will hit you with an uppercut Mike Tyson move. Any other guy would move. What's up, another guy to choose in this room? It's me, another kind of dude. Where you punch from off of that vodka. Shock your chakras, turn it green like Blanca. I have this vodka. I am the top 10. You could not top him. I gotcha. But when I'm off of the ganja, the Indian Corona, I get it over and I gotcha. Spot ya, flying on that helicopter. Jump out with ninjas and chop ya. While you hitting on it, the freestyle will have a mission. Sonnets get written on it. I will split it off it. You change the beat and then I get to talking. Shriek your head like the shaman. This shit's a goblin. I came out from somewhere else like Tutankhamun. It's a rap for y'all. It's the pyramids. You here to live. Ain't nobody else rapping about these spearing kids who wanna act like they better than me. I'll spin the ribs. I put them up on the pipe like my name was Vladimir. Count Dracula. I'm glad you're here. I came to stab this here. Right up in his face. I'll put your fucking mother's legs on my dinner plate. This shit is great. You gotta leave the room. You hear me knocking. Don't act who was coming in when I'm talking. Anybody else that is talking. I told y'all I'm the big goblin. Y'all get the squashes. Yeah, watch me off. Go ahead and watch cause I'm blasting off. See that I'm walking soft. You better watch out this mic and blasting off. This I'm going in your organs. It's with a I'm scorching. You can't see the fortune. I am really gorgeous. Pumpkins, the busted. It's the love, that's disgusting. I'm doing this on the show cause I'm in the bag. Better watch out, you a bitch in the drag. It's a video and you. Doesn't even matter what your friends will do cause I will ruin it. My freestyle's broke as hell. You can have rules. Ain't nobody better than me. Y'all stick each other in. So I hit a little ass. That's real sad. And I think it's too bad. You gotta practice for years. It's happening in here. I need y'all to let me in your ears. Well, I'm man to hear. Person, the general medicine. And I'm better. I really rap out how you make it. Kind of drum, but a pump. Waiting, hiding. Better watch out cause I'm waiting, hiding. In the world, you know, and I'm with these girls in the background, yeah. Loud now, the MC is better than me. I'm a veteran. I'm killed. Enemy. I'm War Testament. The Testament, the Bible. I'm just like fire. Come on, it's a Bible. I'll strike you. I'm a rifle. 20 y'all sniping. I don't got your crew. Back on you. Come on, the top come on you. I got the feeling that you don't want. I'm up and you know. See go off. I'm disgusting. I'm a pro dog. This is the prologue. Other niggas is gonna go off. Freestyle. I'm outrun. I will up the mother of the next one. Man, you motherfucker. Man, you baby. Man, you building, baby. Yeah. How you fucking freestyle? How you fucking do it? Salute.
It was supposed to be 5 motherfucking minutes, but I couldn't stop my man.
Wow.
Black, that's how you fucking black out.
Bars.
You heard bars. B-A-R-Z. Put your hands up, you heard?
Salute.
Yo.
Salute.
That's what you call a fucking goat. A Mexican goat, you heard? Man, Illz, man.
Don't tell us nothing.
Do it. What?
Freestyle.
Hey, I was this motherfucking close to going on stage, right there with him and cutting them off so I could freestyle.
We didn't have the warm-ups either. They didn't show me these beats in advance.
If you an artist, you know what the fuck I mean. When somebody next to you and they spitting that fire, you like this. It's like, you know, remember the double dutch shit? The jump rope? You be like this, you about to jump in this shit. Yo,
And the rhythm.
Pleasure to have you in the motherfucking same room, man.
Thank
Yeah, so you don't you got some things going on, man?
I got a few things going on. Real soon, man. I've been working on this for a while. I was rocking out at Valencia College in transition radio. We rocked out for a while. Rocked out with everybody in Orlando. You already know how we do it.
Facts.
But we got a new show popping off. DJ Goodfella gonna be in the building.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, ya gonna be in the building. También vamos a los latinos para, toda mi gente latina. Puerto Rico, Colombia, todo el mundo. Se llama el show Latinos en Transición, para que lo sepa, con el negro caliente. Ya tú sabes cómo se hace. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it, yeah.
Alright.
What? I don't know what he was just saying in the Spanish,
Yeah,
but
what
I
he
feel
said.
like if I could say that to a girl, she coming home with me. That's what it felt like he was saying, man. I was getting turned on a little bit.
I gotta go.
Sexy as fuck.
I gotta go.
Y'all hip hop heads, so I want y'all two to answer some questions, and whoever lose got to take a shot. Y'all cool with that?
I might lose on purpose.
Every question you ask me,
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna say the opposite.
So question one.
What's up?
Who's the first rapper to ever win an Emmy?
Oh man, that's a good one. Run DMC?
Close, but nah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to take a guess. I don't know that.
The only reason I said Run DMC.
Common?
No shit. That seems so late.
But you would think it would be Run DMC because of their brother and everything. You know what I'm saying? How they opened the doors for hip hop. That's why I said
yeah.
Okay, but that's good information.
All right, so name 3 members
That's my favorite.
of Public Enemy.
Chuck D, Professor Griff.
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
he got kicked out of Public Enemy, but Flavor Flav.
Okay. Here we
He's
go.
no longer
you
a
gotta
member
get
of
this
Public
next one
Enemy.
right, bro.
I don't like this put me on the spot type shit.
You gotta do
gotta
it.
gotta finish this.
What's
You gotta finish this
all the
line
members
right
of Milano? What's that with the group Milano? What's all?
Milano sound like cookies. Bro.
That's all I was thinking. Pepperidge
You gotta
Farm.
finish this line, all right? You gotta listen up.
Wait, who?
I'm Olat and then some. Toe Dog and Handsome.
Wait, who the fuck was that? You see, you fucking me already.
All right, so you'll get.
It wasn't Grand Pooba.
You close. You close, man.
Oh
got
wait,
it?
Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Five Dog. Five Dog.
Exactly, that's facts.
Yes.
You gotta finish the
Five
line
Dog.
though. What's the next line?
I forgot the line, but I got the artist. I'm on that.
You gotta take a hand.
No, you can know where I come from.
Because he
I'm
said
back.
finish the line.
I think I got to here.
Hey, what's the next slide? What you got? What you got back there, Square?
Huh? Oh, I looked it up.
Oh, you looked it up?
It's not fair. I just wanted to check and make sure.
All right, so the next line is
Let's
go.
bust a nut inside your eye to show you where I come from. That's the next line. So it goes.
The real scoop. I'm all that and then some. Short, dark, and handsome. Bust a nut inside your eye to show you where I come from.
Facts.
Yes. Yeah, you were on the right one. Yeah.
And then they'd be like, yeah.
Sedgwick.
That's the part of the Bronx that it was started in. Yeah, facts. So you deep in that. So you know about the break dancing, the graffiti, and all that shit. Then.
Yeah.
So
The Black
give us a little knowledge
Spades.
about
Yeah.
that
So
shit.
yeah.
Which is Zulu Nation.
It was the Black Spades. Like, it happened during a time when there was fucking crazy amounts of violence. The Bronx was burning. People didn't want violence anymore, and these gangs started getting together, and they met up with each other. To try to put an end to that. And basically, what they did was started throwing jams and parties. Like, you had DJ Kool Herc. He came and was throwing his parties, but then you also had the Black Spades with Africa Bambaataa. Africa Bambaataa took a trip to Africa, and he witnessed African tribes, and he modeled hip hop after that, and came back.
I looked it up. It's like he's reading the page, but he's doing all this verbatim.
He basically came back, and they created a form of hip hop, but like they were always kind of in like competition. Like there's over 30 pioneers.
It's facts.
And Kool Herc,
you talk about legendary
100%.
battles.
Yeah.
Legendary
battles. He was the first. He had his crew called the Herculoids. Those are the first MCs. Then came the MC battles. But at the whole same time, these gangs that were also meeting up and trying to like find a way to be peaceful about shit, they were throwing jams where they were dance battling each other. They were break dancing.
Peace, unity, and having fun, baby.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? So when Grandmaster Flash started cutting and putting the breaks in, that's when motherfuckers was going crazy at parties and shit. And then after that, like and hip hop, these MCs, they were trying to model themselves after rock bands. They wore like really dope ass clothing, like very like eccentric type shit. And then you know when the other MCs were coming through, like a little bit past that time, they went back to rocking like just jeans and sweats and you know like hood shit. You know what I'm saying? They were on some street shit.
Hell yeah.
So it was like that's how that shit. Yeah, I know exactly where hip hop
came
from.
That was a whole culture that got brought up through all that stuff.
Hold on, you go to Manhattan? You been to Manhattan lately?
Nah. I heard it's way different though.
Going to Manhattan is like going to Disney Park. Like, when you look at, I swear to God, you look at the building.
Oh yeah, right.
You got like Mickey Mouse, like literally coming out the building.
What
you
you
know,
talking about?
You talking like
I'm talking about
like
down
Times
the-
Square?
like
Oh,
for,
Times Square.
yeah, like the main, like you know what I'm saying, Times Square.
Literally, where you take the double decker bus tours and shit.
It's
Like,
it's all
yeah.
Disney. It's like they took over.
It is super flash.
They
down there.
cleaned up
I can
New York.
agree
Yeah, I
with
ain't been
that.
there about 5-6 years.
It doesn't take much to get off the cut and to get into real New York, but like
Yeah.
I remember when you see New York on TV, it's always so grandiose. Like you look at like Broadway, oh, it's this great big place.
I was gonna say, it's
like
always
one
the
block.
same
Dude,
neighborhood.
I remember
Like a
walking.
walk-in-
It's always the same neighborhood. It ain't ever different places. It's the same neighborhood shops
I'm
from
gonna
different
show.
sides.
I'm
and
gonna
different
show my
angles and
age.
shit.
I'm gonna show my age right now. I remember 42nd Street, where you see like
Where'd that
camps-
miracle happen?
Yeah.
Camps all the way down the street.
Yeah.
Hoes
That's Santa
everywhere.
Claus stole
You know
the
what I'm saying?
girl.
Yeah. It was pimps and everything. And if you didn't, they knew if you were from there or not, straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember.
Yeah,
those
that was
days.
before like Giuliani tried cleaning shit up.
Hey,
Look at Brooklyn, bro.
It's literally
Well,
Disney.
I'm talking
There's
about the
two
hood.
Disney shops
Oh, the
in
hood part.
Times Square.
are you serious?
Oh yeah, they
Everybody
own
to
property
Coney Island.
on Times
Oh, yeah,
Square
they're
now.
moving
They
everybody out of
don't
Brooklyn.
give a fuck.
Like that.
Rent going up. Like I'm talking about in the hood with projects that rent is going up in projects.
People are
They
starting to
moving-
buy out.
Oh, they did
gentrify
that
the
in
areas.
a lot of cities.
White people who's in the hood now.
Oh,
One
yeah,
time we
it's
used
like
to
a
see
gentrified
white people
thing.
Yeah,
when it was
they are.
police
They're
or-
gentrifying all of them.
Or like somebody PO coming to see somebody.
Oh, you ever see that
you
shit?
can't live in
Shameless
Harlem
when
no more.
They did that.
Oh no,
Oh,
nah.
you can't live in
That
Harlem
shit was so funny.
Like serious. Like Harlem is on some
A
serious
one
shit.
bedroom is
Oh, yeah.
fucking like,
Can't live in
like
Harlem,
1,500. A
Yeah.
closet. This right here is 1,500 in
1,500.
Harlem.
Oh yeah.
Your
Yeah.
bathroom is where you sit.
I was gonna say, half the
kitchen
time
is
you-
right there.
Yeah, you got a little loft
Oh,
up here,
yeah.
so you
Half
got a
the
little
time-
extra bedroom space.
Half the time you build
Like the fucking the kids that's coming across the border every day and not being with no parents and shit.
Right.
Like it's like thousands of kids every fucking day, bro.
Like from where?
Coming from Mexico.
Mexico, down
Trying
South
to come
America.
across,
I
and
got
then
you.
like, it's like luckily some of them are getting into shelters from the U.S. guards and all, like you know what I mean. But some of them is unattended, and
Yeah, it's a bad.
where the fuck is
it's
the
a-
parents at? Like, is that bad in Mexico?
Have you
and
seen the
shit where
videos
they
of
just-
the?
bad,
Have you seen the
and it's-
videos of the parents actually pushing them over the top of the wall and they drop them? They book it because
Because
they-
to try to get them from out of that
Yeah.
country.
Exactly.
Like,
they're
that
A
just
lot of them
gonna
are
go, they'll
desperate
take
as
care of
fuck.
the kids,
But
they,
what the fuck the kids gonna do once they get here? It's not easy.
They-
over here.
they're hoping the
Do they
government's
think
gonna
that?
They
take
become
care
a
of it.
ward
I
of the
wanna
state.
know. Say it again.
They become like just a part of the system now. They end up in orphanages, or they end up with adoption programs for things like that.
They
where
might think they got a better chance at life.
Yeah, a lot of
I mean,
times
Shit was
they'll
going
have.
bad, but like a lot of it was people were coming over with their family, and they were being torn apart from their kids. The adults were being incarcerated somewhere, and they were taking the kids and putting them in camps.
literally.
But now they know that the kids will get separated, they'll get put in a camp, and the United States will take care of them. But a lot of them are just like they're in just little camps. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
I
they're they got a shot at life, but like it's still a messed up situation. You know what I mean? But it's not like it's just tough. It's just weird times, man.
Is they're
Like, people
considering
doing
that
crazy
it's
shit.
bad enough, and they're thinking it's bad enough in Mexico. Like that family figures it's probably at least got to be better at some extent. So they're just saying, screw it,
Like,
take them there.
you
They've
can't
got
get
a better
over
chance.
I think-
Exactly.
Listen, I respect the law, I love the law, but I say let them the fuck in. I love Mexicans.
Oh, I
Fuck
say
that
yeah,
shit.
let people in and
You know
give them like a
what I'm
work
saying?
visa.
We got the Mexican goaters here.
Let them all in. Let them all in.
Yeah, just let them
The
come
fuck?
work because
Get
they're
more
gonna work
Mad
there
Illz
anyway.
in
You might as
here.
well get
Come
some
on in.
taxes from them if you're gonna let them do it. And because they come over and work and they love it. If you gave them the ability to come work and then go back home and have that in like a 6-month visa, just like you do with most people, give them a little more lenience because they don't necessarily have the paperwork and the process that makes it easy for them. It's not easy to get over here, but they'll ease. I mean, I'm half Mexican. My dad, he came over here from Texas. He crossed the Rio Grande at one point, and then he was able to make his living, and he's raised his whole family here. And my brothers and sisters are all good. My cousin, she came here. She's like a general manager of what is that? It's a big steakhouse out there. Capitol Grill.
Right.
So she's like big time on that, and she actually got the Mexican Woman of the Year kind of thing in like the business catalog.
That's
She got
awesome.
a picture and everything because she's done so good. And she was from Mexico, came over here, did all the stuff to become legal, like the legal way, and has become like a huge proponent for like women's, like for women to be able to be empowered and to actually go into these jobs and be able to do this stuff. So it's really cool to see what people can do from that. So I don't see denying these people the ability to come and help grow their culture and grow their ability here in America. Because I mean that's what America was based on.
That's
Just
what
come here
America's
with the
based
free.
on.
We're the
Equal
home of the free,
opportunity,
equal
bro.
opportunity. It's like
Equal
pay with gold.
opportunity,
That's
man. It's a
gold isn't
melting pot.
literal. It's in the sense that you
melting
can
pot.
go and make as much money as you
Big
want
halo.
and be anything you want.
It's real and fake in this world, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with motherfucking color.
It's good and bad in everyone.
It's in everyone, man.
It's good and bad in everyone.
There's good and bad, and then Quest rings.
Yes, I'm coming at you.
What's the name of that jewelry channel? You only see the hands and shit?
Ladies and gentlemen, the bag is proud to bring to the mic Mad Illz, aka the Mexican Goat.
I met her one time in the waters of a pool of fun. She was just as fine as her mama. I was too in love. Said, hey, come over to the corner. I'll roll you a blunt. He'll take you a puff. Let's get into some foolish stuff. She sent her number and a follow. I said, follow up. Your body, that's not hard to swallow. Baby, you my drug. I want you tonight and tomorrow. I am never done. Just in my head is spun. Toxic, let it come now. I want to go deep with you. I lost you. Don't seem so blue. I want you to love me too. I miss you. Come to my room. We can get out of the way, yeah. We can get out of this place, yeah. Even if we're on a date, yeah. What the fuck are they gon' say, yeah? No matter what we did today, yeah. Things are still gon' be the same. Like the running through the maze, yeah. Until you call out my name, like toxic love. Where do we play? My place, your place is never safe. Where do we say toxic love? Where do we play? My place, your place is never safe. Where do we say toxic love? Where do we play? My place, your place is never safe. What do I say? Toxic love. Where do we play? My place, your place, you'll never say. Where do we play?
Hey, yo, make some motherfucking noise up in this shit. Yeah, man. On the mic. Motherfucking Illz in the building. Out the bag. You already know how to do it.
Man, you are watching the motherfucking bag. You heard?
Puerto Rico, you already know. Tommy Latino. Mad Illz in the bitch. Out the bag. What up?
Man, so welcome back to the bag, man. That you just witnessed. My homie, Mad Illz.
Killed it.
Body the motherfucking mic, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And he showed you the motherfucking definition of versatility.
Yeah, man. So I also songwrite. I do ghostwrite for a few artists or some local artists that I ghostwrite for.
Right.
But
can't say their names.
Yeah, I can't say their names. But I will say this: those artists are actually getting really good streaming numbers. You want to learn for free how to turn off writer's block? Here it is, and I'll give it to you. And it takes me.
I'm paying attention.
It takes me 30 seconds. But the thing is, and I'm a victim of it. Like, you know how to get in shape, but you just don't. It's a matter of habits.
Right.
It's a matter of creating good habits and addictions and creating good addiction. So what you have to force yourself to do is perform an action consecutively for about 66 days before your body is addicted to this particular thing. You make yourself addicted to writing. So if you, even if in the morning, if you take out 15 minutes and you just write and you force yourself to write consecutively. Now I'm saying if you take one day off, it's a wrap. You got to start over. Like,
that's crazy.
Don't cheat yourself. Don't come back to me and I can tell your writing got better in 66 days. And we sit down and we do an exercise and I say, here's a random beat, I need you to write to it. You got 15 minutes.
You should be able to do it in 66 days.
You should be able to just
where's this number 66 coming from? Because I think
a lot of marketers are doing 66-day like programs because studies are showing that it takes a consecutive amount of days for you to accomplish or create a habit or addiction to a specific thing. So that's like a magical number. It was like 30 some days and they're studying it. Now it's like 66 days. Studies have actually showed that if you can freestyle, if you just freestyled every day, you would get the active part of your brain functioning for the rest of your day to help you, even if you're like an engineer. There was a test that was actually done. There was a study that was done. It was done by like the it's like the National Center for Deafness and Other Illnesses, and they wanted to figure out like brain patterns and what people were doing. So they actually took MCs and they had them spit a written verse, and then they had them spit a freestyle, and they noticed the brain activity. Yeah, they noticed the brain activity and the creative functions that were working, and they're trying to like map that out, because what they're trying to do is figure out better ways for people with like deafness and other like illnesses and stuff to be able to like get their active mind, their creative mind like building, and it's through freestyle. Wow. So like they're using it as a science. They're actually using it as a science. So when we do these exercises, like we go over these articles and these studies and these different books to where like this will help you. Like you need to play games that promote forward thinking, like chess or poker, something like that, where you're constantly thinking about your strategy and your move. Like all of that will help you. And by the time these 66 days pass, you'll be so engulfed in it that you're
not even gonna notice.
Yeah, it's gonna be a habit. It's gonna be regular. Yeah.
Do you play chess though?
Every day.
I will crack your ass.
Let's do it.
You see this right here? Oh, the chess. This is on top of the chessboard, by the way.
There we go. There we go.
Ask your homie.
You probably will. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll play. We can play.
Today is Cinco De Mayo, man.
Man.
I did a little research on that shit. I was shocked like a motherfucker. I did not know what Cinco De Mayo meant.
Tell me.
Like the history. Like the French, the 3 battles they had. What was so crazy that caught my attention, right, was how the Mexican army was so small when the French attacked and they still won. Yeah. And I just think about how Mexicans work together. Like when I see them here in the States and everything, how they could build a house. Y'all fucks with each other hard. So it's like when y'all went to war, I'm assuming the way y'all beat the French was tactical ways. You know what I'm saying? Using y'all brains and shit. And then y'all won the first war, ran the French off. They wound up submitting, and then the second time the French ran them off and then they got somebody called Maximilian or something like that. You know what I mean? Then next thing you know, the fucking Mexicans won again. I'm like, shit, man. It was deeper than just a holiday, bro. It like they had to go to war.
Yeah, when you come into somebody's country, it's hard to defeat them, especially in jungles like that. Those people, then they also learned from a lot of the Spaniards how to actually fight these other people, because the Spaniards came there first and kind of took over, and like that's when they brought the Catholic religion through there. They brought in all those nasty diseases that kind of killed off a lot of these these old tribes that had been there. Weren't used to like smallpox, cholera, weird stuff that they had never encountered before. But they got stronger and they learned, and that's where you move on from. But the way that we kind of know what it is here in America isn't really about that. It's more of just like independence, hoorah, let's like drink beer and eat tons of tacos. So that's crazy. But it does go deeper than that for sure, man. It's definitely, there's a whole nother culture behind it. I mean, the Chinese independence, I hear them, I don't know if anybody here from Orlando can relate. Every single year they come out here and just blow up Highway 50 for like 3 miles. It's fireworks and dragons running up and down the sidewalk. It's crazy. I hear this shit until like 8, 9 at night. Just it sounds like a Mexican, like one of those Mexican parties where they have that big ass wheel of fucking Black Cats firecrackers and just like that bitch.
Crazy, man. Well, shout out to Puebla City. That's the city where
Puebla City. Okay.
Puebla City is where it's originated.
We all kind of do a little bit of something, music, entertainment, but not all of us are rappers. So, but we're all gonna have our 15 seconds to get on the mic, do a little something, put it down to a beat that I wrote last night, and a little bit this morning. I had to get it all finished up. I think y'all are gonna like it, but we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be about our favorite Spanish food. Because I think we're just gonna do Mexican food right now. In honor of Cinco de Mayo, Mexican food all the way. So whatever our favorite Mexican food is, we're gonna flow about 15 seconds each, and then we're just gonna cipher around the bag.
All right, I'm gonna say something real quick. I'm gonna say Spanish food.
Spanish food.
I don't know if it's Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican.
You can come up with. Okay, we can get down with the beans and rice.
Yeah, beans and rice and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like getting my tacos all day. I want my onions, I just don't know. You don't play. I want my hot sauce, baby, bring it so hot. Want to get up on my chipotle, you know my steak is real, floss and so. Now let me get my tacos on that soft corn roll. I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna let it off. But he got it all.
My mistake.
He's trying to mess me up. He got me on the loop.
My fault, bro.
Yeah, the beat skipped through the speakers, but everybody knows that Mad Illz is the feature. Please don't bite me like a bunch of hormigas, but honestly, just give me some queso and tortillas. Yeah, and if it's a low level that I stoop to, your girl pops out. Her favorite's my chalupa. Oh, I got hot flows, it's not so. Give me some nacho. and some steak with some fucking tacos.
Speaking of tacos, it's Tuesday. I want a taco and some nachos, carne asada. Chicharron don't matter, cause you know I just wanna get it on with the guacamole, put it on the side. And this is where we at, cause we gonna get live.
Hey, I got a fly mamacita and she love them rice and beans. So I beat that pussy from the back, you know what I mean. I don't play no games. Yeah, she cooked that breakfast, yeah. Call that shit a Roscambollo, yeah, you know I holla, oh yeah. Let me get a good pound of that good shit. Then I'm right back, yeah, right back to the hood quick. Got my mama, see there, yeah, she love that cooking kitchen, yeah. Get her in the kitchen, yeah, you know I stick that dick in like.
No.
My homie Squid gotta take the shiz knots. Right, Chris? That's how I go, right?
If you can't
flow, you gotta take the toe.
That is funny. Basically,
man. Hey, so what's up, my dude, man? Illz, you got something coming up you want us to know about? Some shows?
Yeah. May 22nd at Studio 18. That's the Lounge Battles private party. You have to hit me up on my IG. Right. It's kind of filled already, but like y'all are invited if y'all want to come out. You know what I mean? But like it's going to showcase the actual league, and we can have battles where they're going to start the records. So all of these battles are judged. No more promo battles. 3 1-minute rounds. They're judged. They're in a ranking system. I have a roster of 15 MCs, and they move up and down based on their wins and losses and their contract. They're all contracted.
Right. They're gonna be posted on YouTube. So people that
yeah, we're gonna post them on YouTube. But yeah, like that's definitely we're gonna do all of that. That's May 22nd. But other than that, you know, like I'm just enjoying what I'm doing right now. Just hit me up for features. Hit me up. I like going out to places. I don't really do that too much anymore. So it's like I throw my own events and I kind of keep to that. I tend to, when I'm building this Lounge Battles network, like we have producers, we have b-boys, we have fighters, we have grapplers, we have MCs, DJs. Like I link up with No Borders and we do the art battles. Like we have it all in one house. Like we are the ESPN of hip hop. It's Lounge Battles, LB Lounge Battles Network.
So who you got signed to, bro?
I was signed to a label called Bushah Records.
Okay.
So it was started by a guy who wrote. He had wrote a track for one of the dudes who was doing stuff with like 69 Boys and stuff like that. Like so he broke off and did his own thing. Yeah, and they discovered. I was at a car wash. It was a bikini car wash in Pine Hills, and my boy took me over there. I was like, "Yo, they're trying to rap against people." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "Let me go over there." Yeah, I went over there and I tore all of them up. Their artists were there. I tore them all up. That's what's dope about Lounge Battles is because I was just telling him this. I tell the battle rappers, I said, "Look, guys, the guys that we have signed to the roster, I'm not looking for you to sell tickets. You're not selling tickets. We're not going to sell tickets for these rappers that we start out on our roster. The tickets are going to be sold because people want to watch people fight. The kickboxing tournament, the grappling tournament, like people's families show up to that. They show up in packs. We're going to sell the venue out on that. And now I get to introduce them what I think hip hop is. I get to introduce them the culture. So like, yo, if we're gonna be fed all this other shit, it's like, yo, if we have the power to feed other people back, like I'm gonna feed you the culture. So now we're gonna have a whole brand new set of fans loving this and actually properly learning as to what the culture is. Like you have to battle for your respect.
That's the bag, man. That is. This evening we want to thank you, Matt Illz, for coming out tonight. Man, that was amazing. Like that freestyle was dope. The song you got that you're working on, that's super dope.
Thank you.
I really can't wait to hear that. It's like we thank you for like sitting down and just having some really cool deep discussions with us.
Yeah, man.
That was really cool. And I look forward to coming out to these events, and we're gonna do that on 22nd.
22nd.
Unfortunately, y'all, you might not be able to get in, but you might be able to send this man a little email.
Just hit me up on my IG. Anything is Mad Illz. It's MADDILLZ.
Right.
Just hit me up on IG for now. You know what I mean? I communicate to everybody on there. It's not a crazy account. You know?
My homie single too. You heard, ladies?
I'm talking to somebody.
Wait. Sorry, ladies. Give a little. You know what I'm saying? Go back.
What do they even do?
Oh, he got him a New York girl too. You don't want to play with them.
Stop.
Shoddy. Matt Illz got him a little gangster on the side. Nah, man, yo, thank you for tuning in once again, man.
Thank you.
You all watching the bag. Shout out to my homie Illz for coming through and really showing up.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys.
You know what I'm saying? Blessing the motherfucking mic, man. To next time, next Tuesday. Next
time.
2 Tuesdays from today. You heard me moving it to every other Tuesday now. You know what I'm saying? Cause
gotta give it a little time to marinate in between, you know?
Yes, man. We were so hyped to start this. We was like, every Tuesday we gonna do this, we gonna do this. And then we was like, damn, this ain't as easy as you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we learning as we go, you know what I mean? I'm hoping y'all enjoying it as much as we all, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see y'all on 2 Tuesdays from today, you heard?
See ya.
Peace.
Be damn if I let myself down. I done came too far to turn around. This is deeper than a dream, this my life. If I go the other way, I may not make it through the night. Be damn if I let myself down. I done came too far to turn around. This is deeper than a dream, this my life. If I go the other way, I may not make it through the night.